Today's going to be a little bit different. There's going to be pictures and video showing on the background. My intent was to be able to video from the boat and from vacation, but you will learn next week, there's a part 2 to this, on why that did not happen. But anyway, so enjoy the pictures, enjoy the video, and know that we were in Belize on a 50-foot catamaran with 3 other couples having an incredible vacation. So next week, part 2, will explain why I didn't get shots from the boat. But anyway, enjoy the video show, okay? Welcome to Adulting with Assets, where we learn how to shift from allowance to assets, from short-term spending habits to long-term financial stability. This week, I'm filming from Belize on a beautiful boat with people I love and care about. And this is what years of quiet, responsible decisions can look like. I'm Lisa Marie, and today's reminder is simple. This isn't luck. This is what delayed gratification looks like. People see moments like this, but they don't see the decades of choices that made it possible. I'm filming today from Belize on a beautiful boat, and I want to say something very important. This trip is not about showing off. It's about showing what can happen when you make thousands of quiet, smart decisions over time. Saying no when other people said yes. Saving when it wasn't exciting. Investing when no one was watching. Living below your means. Recovering from mistakes. Starting over when needed. Staying consistent when nobody applauded. This trip was paid for long before I ever boarded the boat. And that's how life often works. The rewards people notice in public were usually built in private. The peace and calm they envy was earned through sacrifice. The options they admire were created through patience. The freedom they notice now came from discipline years ago. Rewards don't always look glamorous at first. Sometimes rewards like passing on things you wanted. Sometimes rewards look like cooking at home. Sometimes rewards look like driving the paid off car. Sometimes rewards look like saying not yet. But later, discipline can turn into freedom. This boat isn't the reward. Peace is the reward. Options are the reward. Being able to enjoy life without debt or stress, that's the reward. Being able to book a trip and enjoy it without guilt. Being able to rest without worrying about bills. Being able to experience life without dragging financial chaos behind you. That's the reward. Make wise choices long enough, and one day your life feels different. Not because you got lucky, because you were consistent. Because while others were chasing appearances, you were building reality. Because while others wanted to look wealthy, you wanted to become stable. Because while others chase now, you respected later. So many people trade future for joy and for present impulses. They give away tomorrow's peace for today's convenience. They finance moments and delay freedom. They buy things they barely remember, then carry the payments they never forget. A dinner, a click, a swipe, a weekend, a habit. Small choices in the moment can quietly steal big joy later. And most of the time, it doesn't feel dangerous. That's what makes it powerful. It feels harmless. It feels small. It feels deserved. It feels normal. Until years pass and normal becomes expensive. The truth is this: future joy is usually built by present discipline. Sometimes the greatest gift you can give yourself is saying no today so you can smile later. Sometimes maturity sounds like, I can afford it, but it's not wise. Sometimes growth sounds like, I want it, but I want peace more. Sometimes wisdom sounds like, I'm thinking beyond this moment. Some people spend every extra dollar trying to look rich now and never build the life they would enjoy later. Don't confuse appearance with achievement. Don't confuse spending with success. Don't confuse access with ownership. This moment was purchased with discipline. Take what fits, leave the rest, and if something here helps you avoid even one hard lesson, it's worth it. That's adulting with assets, and I'm really glad you're here. Remember, wealth isn't built in moments, it's built in habits. See you next week, and that's for part 2, the most entertaining part to this story. And don't forget, your future is watching.